We're gonna dig in.
Oh, look at that. Hi guys, and welcome back to episode number 8 of Fired Up. It is a cold one, got my beanie on. It is a bit chilly out here, but we're gonna get into it. Today we are doing something we love to do here, but with a bit of a difference. We are doing mac and cheese, but Mark, we're gonna add something to it, aren't we? What are we gonna add?
We're gonna put lobster in it.
We've got our lobster tails here. They look absolutely fantastic. Cut in half, lobster straight down the middle, nicely cut. What we're going to do is we're going to put them onto the Traeger at around 200, 220 degrees for about 20 minutes to half an hour. But like we always say, we cook to temperature, not time, so they'll be done when they're done. All we're going to do then, put them onto the grill. So what we're going to do as well is we're going to add some of this garlic and herbs, sublime butter, halfway through the cook to let that melt into the lobster as well. So it's going to add that intense flavour to it.
Lobster's on now for the mac and cheese. Real simple, but with a little something extra that we're going to add. So first of all, get 100 grams of butter. Right, butter's melted. In with the flour. It's roughly 100 grams of flour, just your plain flour. Give that a good whisk. You want to get like a little white sauce going. So make sure you get all that in until it starts to go thick. Flour and butter mixed, now in with the milk. It's roughly 600 millilitres of milk you want to add. Add a piece at a time. Make sure you don't get any thick lumps in there. Right, so now we've got a nice thick white sauce in there. So what we're going to do is we are going to add 250 grams of cheddar straight in there. Just got to keep working it in. This is going to be the cheesiest, creamiest mac and cheese. Now in with 200 grams of mozzarella. Whisk that in like that. Now for 100 grams of parmesan. Straight in. It smells amazing. Little touch that I add to this is English mustard. So let's go 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons, 3 teaspoons of English mustard. And look at that. Right, so now we're going to get Jay to add the mac. That's going to go straight in there.
Ready?
Yeah, mate, ready when you are. Get it all mixed in. Look at that creamy, cheesy sauce.
Okay, so Mark has done the mac and cheese. Look at that, that's looking perfect. Lobster's off, now it's time to get into that. So what we're gonna do, we've got a little spoon. All we're gonna do, spoon out this lobster onto a board. There we go, that's one. Okay, so now it's time to add that lobster. So what we're gonna do, spread it about. Go, and then we can just mix that in to Mark's lovely mac and cheese.
Whilst Jay has been plating up the mac and cheese with the lobster, I'm just going to make a crumb to go on top. So it's nice and easy. You literally want 150 grams of butter. So you're going to melt that down into a cast iron skillet. Let that melt away. Don't take too long, this fire's red hot. I'm going to get my garlic. Get that in there, like that. Give that a mix in as well. Butter's melted, garlic's in. Now time to add, we use panko breadcrumbs on this. Pour it straight into the butter and then give it a good mix up. Let it all coat. It's about 150 grams in there. All that butter's soaked straight into them breadcrumbs.
So that is how to make a mac and cheese with lobster using lobster tails. Mark, one thing to do, let's dig in, let's get that plated up because I want to try it.
Let's do it. We're going to dig in.
Oh, look at that.
Let's get a bit more on there.
Look at that. Gosh.
So, what's left to do? The worst part of the job. Taste it.
Let's taste it, mate.
Let's go.
I'm excited. I love lobster. I'm excited about this. Where are you going there? Oh.
If you haven't put English mustard in a mac and cheese, do it. It gives it the best little touch. And obviously the lobster goes without saying. Anything else you'd like us to cook for you? Get in the comments. We'll see what we can do.
All right, mate. Normally we have a beer, but it's freezing cold. Hot chocolate.
Well done, mate.
Cheers, buddy. And we'll see you next week.
Cheers.
See us Big Daddy B, Pugs and Matt on a mission to find who's got the fastest, freshest food in the kitchen. Different places, different flavours, try different things. Who's the ruler of ribs? Where's the winner of wings? Who's the king of kebabs? Where's the boss of the burger?